Hello, everybody. Welcome to Unity Time Broadcasting. I'm the host of this program, as you well know, Mr. Unity. I have a few things to say, and I hope they're going to be received properly. When it comes to prepping, and I've said this before, but I feel like I need to give some biblical reference. And you can find all this on your own. I'm not going to tell you what parts of the Bible to go into other than Old and New Testament because of them both. The word has been very clear to all of us for a very long time. God tells us to give to the help, aid any traveling stranger in need, give them the aid and assistance that they need. It also tells us give to the poor and needy among us. It doesn't make any distinctions about who. It doesn't say those poor and needy that you feel are deserving. It doesn't say that. It simply says give to the poor and needy. It also tells us to care for widows and orphans. I mean, that pretty much sums it up. It's very clear, self-explanatory. Now, the fact that people are prepping and trying to make the survival of themselves as well as their family as viable as possible is also something that is expected by God. He does expect us to provide for our own, take care of our own. But he also made it very clear these other things that he expects us to do. Traveling strangers, the poor and needy, caring for the widows and the orphans. He's made this very clear for thousands of years. This is what he expects. So I cannot say that since you are doing everything that you can to ensure that you are taking care of your own, I can't say that that is not going to be blessed. I believe that that will be blessed. But how much more will your efforts be blessed if you are doing these other things as well? Providing aid to a traveling stranger, giving to the poor and the needy among you, the desperate among you, caring for, and don't think that there won't be, when the time comes, a lot of widows and orphans, because there will be. So just keep all this in mind as you prep. You're not just expected to prep for your own family. I mean, that God expects that, yes, but he expects for us to prep for the traveling stranger, the desperate among us, and he expects us to care for the widows and the orphans. So what you do or don't do, that's between you and God. But I have to tell you, this is what he's laid it out very plainly, very clearly. This is what he expects of us. So I can only tell you what is in there. I'm going to tell you to go search it out for yourself because you will find it. It's in both the Old and New Testament, all over the place. Hell, Christ himself even said to do these things. So I'm not arguing with him. Pray on it, think about it, do as God instructs you. Till next time, Mr. Unity, signing out.